Hey, what's up, y'all? Dwayne Castleberry, artist name Mr. Savage. But this ain't even about the art, anything right now. This is about disappointment. Disappointment in this country. Disappointment in this justice system. Definitely disappointment in this justice system. We live in a place where police literally can do what they want to do, you know. They're the most vicious and largest gang in America, in the world. And they're not held accountable by anybody, you know. The people that they are held accountable to are just more of them. So it's kind of like we're stuck. What do we do? You know what I'm saying? No matter where we try to go, every victory is met with 20 more defeats, you know. I started recording this because today was a real big example of the injustice of this country. Now, my brother, Deshaun Castleberry, he's facing trial right now for attempted murder. At least that's what we think, because the police aren't telling us anything. This is my brother. Police haven't told us anything. But over the years, the police have constantly abused my brother, constantly abused myself, constantly abused my other brothers, some cousins, friends, many people I know. I've experienced this personally. I have scars to prove it. I remember one time getting slammed on my chest just for walking by a fight. Just for walking by a fight that I had nothing to do with. It's just getting too bad. Today, well, back to the story. So they beat my brother up for years. My brother, you know, he has psychological problems. Psychological problems aside, if you constantly hit anybody, you're constantly bullying anybody, there comes a point of breaking, you know. Not saying that had anything to do with this case, but what happened was very unfortunate. What's even more unfortunate is the fact that the police and our neighbors are doing a smear campaign on our family. There's been a lot of lies added into this story. There's just been a lot. It's just too much. And today he had to go to court for some incidents with some dogs that he rescued. These dogs got loose. He got in a fight with a dog in front of the house, a fight with another one in back of the house, in back of our house. Another one, a lady claims that the dog bit her, but it was a puppy. It was a little happy little puppy, probably barely even a year. Not a vicious bone in it, which the story leads me to believe that it's a little exaggerated. So we go to court today. As soon as I go in, you know, I look just like my brother. So the police are dead on me. Like the bailiffs, the police, all the people in there are dead on me. They're just staring at me the whole time. So one of the bailiffs, he gets bold enough. Well, no, even before the bailiff, I leave out the courtroom and I get a vicious stare down from one of my neighbors. And, you know, I react like, dude, what you looking at? like, you got me bent, dude. Like, you try something, whatever, you know. I walk back in the courtroom. The bailiff grabs me immediately. Like, he tells me to sit where the inmates are sitting. So I ask him why. He tells me to shut up and just sit down. So I say no. like what country are we in? So he's like, oh, so you want me to arrest you? I ask him what I'm getting arrested for. He tells me to shut up again and sit down. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm in your world. So I sit down. You know, my brother, he's getting a little agitated because he see that they're messing with me. And he knows why they're messing with me, because I look like him. So I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Like, I'm just sitting, we're just waiting for my brothers to get called up. He finally get called. And once he gets called, the bailiff comes back over to me again. He takes me outside and tries to bully talk me. You know, he corners me, he pushes me against the wall, and he basically tells me oh, I'm going to arrest you. Like, if you don't shut up, like you better shut up if you know what's best for you, and all this stuff you do, like a bully do to you know what I'm saying, a person they believe that that's weaker than them. So I like would argue with him, like, no, you know what I'm saying, we're in America, like, where do we do this? Like you're stepping on my rights. I asked him why is he disrespecting me. He tells me to shut up again, and we go back in the courtroom. So I'm okay. Like, okay, you want to keep telling me to shut up? Like, I am going to shut up. Like, I'm not trying to make anything else look worse on my brother. So I shut up, sit down, chill. The lawyer comes over and asks, am I a witness? And I say, yeah. And the bailiff, he hears me. And when he hears me say that I'm a witness, they immediately kick me out the courtroom. Like, they kick me out the courtroom and start cussing me out, hollering at me, being very disrespectful. And I'm just like, oh, this is like a Twilight Zone moment. For real, like, it's crazy. So I leave. I tell him I'm about to file a complaint. What does the bailiff do? He leaves, hurry up, runs down to the 10th floor where you do the complaints. And by the time I get down to the 10th floor, he's waiting for me. He's sitting there waiting, like, you know, I'm trying to talk to the supervisor. He's over talking me, still being disrespectful. You know, he was like, oh, you gonna threaten me, huh? Oh, you gonna threaten to complain, huh? All this bully talk. Like, dude, you do know that you're a police officer. You do know I'm not stupid. I'm a college student. I go to Cleveland State University. You know, I've been there for a while. I should have graduated by now, but I'm a very educated person. You know, I work for the vice president of Cleveland State University. I have many lawyer friends. I have many friends in great places. I have many scholars in my circle. You know, I'm not stupid. What you did was break the law. You harassed me. You harassed me to get rid of my brother's only witness, which you succeeded, which now we know that he's not going to have a fair trial. It's now him against 9 police officers all by himself. I'm his only witness, and they kicked me out for literally nothing. The whole time I was there for hours. I did not say one word. I did not say one word. They never seen me talking to him. They kept accusing me of talking to him, which we knew better. Like, just all these crazy accusations. They even said that I threatened an old white lady. I don't even know who they're talking about. I never talked to an old white lady in there. The only person I talked to in there was the guy who was staring me down. I told him stop staring at me. But I just say this. I know it's kind of long. I hope y'all looked at the whole thing. This is just like a call to justice. Like, man, please don't let them get away with this. Like, we can't do this alone. If other people don't stand up with us, I know we're standing up in Ferguson, we're standing up in California, LA, New York, and all these places. It's happening here in Cleveland too. It's happening a lot here in Cleveland. We need to hold these people accountable, man. They can't keep killing us. They can't keep just stomping us and telling us to shut up, putting their foot on our neck and telling us to stop complaining. Like, that's my testimony. I'm trying to hold back tears because that really pissed me off today. But thank you for listening to this. Please leave some comments or anything. Show me that you support our freedom, that you support our rights, our right to be human, our right to be black, our right to not be harassed by the people that we're paying with our taxes.